What's up, everybody? This is DJ Roadblock. Yes, apologies for the past few weeks. It's been haven't been able to get any videos posted. It's been kind of busy. I kind of went on a vacation. Took a 14-day vacation out of the States. Very enjoyable. Anyways, let's get right into it. What I want to talk about today, I've been seeing a lot lately that there's been a lot of problems going on and people complaining, finding scapegoats for the fact that game sales have been down lately. Across the board, whether it's Titanfall 2, whether it's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Battlefield 1, all these different companies, Activision, EA Games, Infinity Ward, everybody's complaining about, well, my sales are down, and they're blaming this or blaming that. And currently, I was just watching a video about GameStop basically saying that their reason for their quarterly earnings being down was due to Infinite Warfare sales. If you stop to think about it, nobody's really addressing the issue that it comes down to. The issue is, after all these games these past few years are coming out, and not only do you pay $60 for the price of the game, you don't even get the full game. You gotta pay for the DLC. You gotta pay for this, download this, pay for this, pay for that, and then you get there's between the DLCs, there's the cosmetic pays, and they have literally milked and dimed every consumer to a point where they're tired of spending the money. They've spent so much money already. I mean, if you take Call of Duty for instance, there's people that have spent hundreds to thousands of dollars on just these fucking supply drops. Like, come on, this is ridiculous. And so, obviously, the people who play games, and there is a majority of people that can pretty much afford whatever they want, no questions asked. They can buy this, and then they can drop $400 or $500 on different DLC stuff per game. But a majority of the players don't have that ability. They don't have that ability to pay $60 for a game, pay another $60 for a season pass if the fucking DLC and shit's not even out for the next how many months, and then go ahead and they want what you want them to buy another one of your games a month later or 2 months later, or even for that matter, basically spend $400 in 1 month just to buy the games. You've been doing this to us for years now. This has gotten to a point where everybody's absolutely fed up, sick of this bullshit. And so, yeah, we're picking and choosing a lot more. We're not trusting the companies that were known to put out grade A games. And at this day and age, you can't believe the hype for as far as when they do hype up a game, or the trailers they put out, the information. We all know that for a long time, that we can't believe that bullshit. You got these review companies that come out here, paid by these companies, giving them better reviews. You know how many games I've played that have gotten amazing reviews that have been absolutely horseshit? And then on top of that, games that they say are horseshit, they say are, oh, don't waste your time or money on this one. I've had some of the best times playing them. Now, what is it? It's like, and you wonder why the community's gotten so jaded in the way the games and everything goes. Nobody wants to spend the money. We know what we want, and we're going to wait for it. And if we're not going to get what we want, and then you got GameStop out there who's been screwing the game player base since day one. He's like the whole design of GameStop. And they wonder why their sales are down. So now the newest thing they're doing is basically trading a copy of any of your games. There's a set list of games, obviously, and then they're giving you Call of Duty Infinite Warfare for $1 because they have so much back order. That is absolutely ridiculous. A game that just came out a few months ago. I don't know what they're doing, because they're obviously not listening to each other. I mean, they don't listen to the fucking community. They don't listen to the people who play and pay for the games. We all know that. We've known that for years. Nobody's given a fucking listen to a damn word we said. So they go out, they put out these games we don't want. They put out this DLC, they add this, they add that, and they basically, they basically do all this work, and they get these copies right. Oh, we're going to sell them all. We're going to sell them all. If you listen to the amount of people that have said they don't want that fucking game to begin with, they want nothing to do with it, and you're going to go out and still be like, oh, it don't matter what they want. We're still going to sell them. You know what? For the first time as a whole, the community has spoken recently, and especially when it comes to Infinite Warfare, the sales being as low as they were. Yeah, they probably got even more than they thought they were going to get, simply based off the fact that they did bundle the Call of Duty Remastered in with it. If it wasn't for that, myself included, I ended up pre-ordering it because I did want to play Call of Duty Advanced or Modern Warfare Remastered. I didn't want to wait. Wherever the fuck they decided to come out with it or add it later on. So I bought it. You know what? I enjoy the single player campaign of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I enjoyed it. It's definitely not Call of Duty. There's no doubt about it. Hands down, it's not Call of Duty. If you can name it any other game, I would say, you know what? This isn't a bad game. This is a pretty good idea. You know, definitely a lot of copies to Titanfall 2. Don't get me started on that. It's another video I'll do at some point. But as you see, I don't know. I'm frustrated. Everybody in the community is frustrated. We're sick of the bullshit. We're sick of paying our hard-earned money for games, getting screwed over, and then on top of it, basically, we're not getting anywhere as near what we pay for. In this day and age, gaming, it's the saddest point I've ever seen. I've been gaming since the Atari, and you know what? This is the first time ever that I am absolutely appalled to be in this community because of the times with the way these companies are running this. And so anyways, that's my rant. That's my my saltiness, if you will. Thanks for stopping in, checking out the video. If I offended you, I don't get what the fuck your problem is, why I offended you. If you're that oblivious to it, go crawl back under your fucking rock you live in. This is the facts. This is the way it is these days. Everybody knows it. Everybody bitches about it. But you know what? Props to the COD community who finally gave it their thumbs down and finally did what they had to do to make a point that we didn't want this type of game. We weren't going to get it. I'm a Battlefield player as well, so you can't separate me. I've been playing both since the day. I've been playing Call of Duty since United Offense and before that. And then I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield Vietnam, well, whatever the hell, 1940 something. One of the beginning ones. I've been playing them forever. So I think I have earned my right to say a few things about it. So yet again, thanks. This is DJ Roadblock. Thanks for checking in. I also go by Digital Lockdown. I'm still having some problems trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with that. I tend to say the wrong name sometimes, but my PS4 is DJ Roadblock. My PC Overwatch name is Digital Lockdown. So if you like what I have to say, you know what? Check back in later. Like, subscribe, leave some comments. Thanks again. Keep ghosting. I'm out.